and safe at home. Okay. In our previous video lecture, we have studied about class 6, chapter 1st, food, where does it comes from. Now today we will study about class 6, chapter 2nd, components of food. Okay. Let's start the chapter. So, every food item is made of a specific ingredients. Ingredients means food that are required for preparing a particular dishes or food item. So each ingredients is made of specific components. Okay, these components are required for our body. Okay, and these components together is known as nutrients. Okay, so these components are carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, dietary fiber or roughage. But student, out of these components, carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin and minerals are a major component of food. Major component. Why student? Why these nutrients are called major component of food? Because these components give us energy. These components repair our damaged tissue. These components help to fight against disease causing germs. Okay, so these 5 components are called major components of food. Now today in this video lecture we will study about one by one these nutrients. Here we take first carbohydrates. Okay, so carbohydrate provide us energy. So carbohydrates are called energy giving food. Carbohydrate contain starch and sugar. Okay, sugar is the simplest form of carbohydrate. It is sweet in taste. Sources of sugar: fruits, mango, orange, papaya. Okay, next starch. Starch is a complex form of carbohydrate. Student, do you know photosynthesis process? Photosynthesis process is a food making process. During the process of photosynthesis, food is formed as a carbohydrate. Student, this carbohydrate deposit in the form of starch in a plant, and this is very complex. So our body do not absorb this starch easily. So our digestive system break them down or convert into a simple form of carbohydrate. Simple form of carbohydrate is glucose. Then this glucose is absorbed by our blood and give us energy. Sources of starch: we get starch from all the cereals: rice, wheat, paddy, bajra, and vegetables: potato, beetroot and sweet potato. Okay student? Second component is protein. Student, protein are the building blocks of our body. So protein are also known as body building nutrients. Okay, student, our most part of our body, like our muscles, our organ, our hair, our nails, even our blood are made up of protein. Okay, so protein are also known as body building nutrients. It helps in growth and repair and replace of the damaged tissue and cells. Students, if we do not take nutrient in our diet, what will happen? Our growth will be stopped. Who will repair our damaged tissue and replace the old ones? So we must include protein in our diet. So we get the protein from both animal and plant sources. From animal sources we get protein from meat, fish, egg and milk. You can see in the picture. Okay. Now second source, plant sources. soybean, moong dal, nuts, peanuts and almond. Okay. Next component is fat. So fat gives us energy like that carbohydrate, but fat gives us more energy as compared to carbohydrate. Okay, student. So fat is also known as energy giving food. So carbohydrate gives us instant energy because carbohydrate soluble in water. Okay, and our body absorb it very easily, but fat are not soluble in water and deposit or accumulate in our body. Okay, student. So, and we use this energy, this stored energy, whenever our body need, we used it. Okay, there are two types of fats: saturated fat and unsaturated fat. Student, saturated fat are solid at room temperature. Okay, for example, butter and ghee. And unsaturated fats are liquid at room temperature. For example, vegetable oil, all oil like mustard oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil, all are unsaturated fats. We get fats from animal and plant sources. Animal sources, meat, fish and egg. Plant sources, nuts and almond. Okay. One most important thing is, if we include or consume more fat item, okay, what will happen? We will become fat. Okay, we will become fat, and this condition is known as obesity. This condition is known as obesity. Student, excess fat deposit in the lining of our blood vessels and make them narrower. And put our heart and increase the pressure of blood and put our heart at the risk of disease. So we do not consume more fat item in our diet. Okay, thus vitamin. Okay, vitamin are needed by our body in a small quantity, but their presence is very essential to keep our body fit and healthy. Okay, based on the solubility, vitamin has been classified into two groups: fat soluble vitamin and water soluble vitamin. So fat soluble vitamin are stored in our body fat and used when our body need them. For example, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K are fat soluble vitamin. Next, water soluble vitamin. Water soluble vitamin are soluble in water and easily absorbed by our body. Okay, student? And excess amount of water soluble vitamin released through our body. So it is very important. We should take water soluble vitamin in our daily diet. Okay, student? Now we will study about these vitamin, water soluble and fat soluble vitamin one by one. Okay. First, I have taken vitamin A. Student, vitamin A keeps eyes, skin and hair healthy. We get vitamin A from green leafy vegetables, fruits and eggs. Next, vitamin B. Vitamin B help convert to carbohydrate into glucose and give us energy. Sources of vitamin B: wheat, rice, leafy vegetables. Now, vitamin C. Student, vitamin C help to fight disease causing germs. Okay, and fit and keep our body healthy. And vitamin D, we also get vitamin D in the presence of sunlight. Our body prepare vitamin D in the presence of sunlight. We get vitamin C from citrus fruit, orange, amla, lemon. So if you want to protect yourself from coronavirus, you have to consume and follow the safety rules laid by government. Okay, student. Now next, vitamin D. So vitamin D keeps our body, bones and teeth healthy. Sources: butter, egg, and milk. Vitamin E protects cell from damage and give long life to cell. We get vitamin E with all cereals and pulses. You can see the chart: egg, green leafy vegetable, orange. Okay. Next, vitamin K. Vitamin K is important for synthesis of protein, which help in clotting of blood. Student, you will study about blood clotting in your higher classes in detail, but only for general idea. When we get injured, it start bleeding. Okay. After some time, this bleeding stop. Why so? Because in the place of injury, gel-like mass deposit on the place of injury. Due to this protein, and bleeding stop. Okay. We get vitamin K from green leafy vegetable and soya bean. Next, nutrient mineral. Just like vitamin, mineral are also keep our body to stay healthy. Okay. There are two type of mineral: macromineral and trace mineral. So macrominerals are needed to our body in a large quantity. Okay. And trace mineral is needed by our body in a small quantity. Example of macrominerals: calcium and phosphorus, and trace minerals: iodine and iron. Now we will study about these minerals one by one. First, I have taken iron. Iron helps in the formation of hemoglobin. Student, our blood is red in color due to the presence of iron. Okay. Now this hemoglobin helps to carry our blood from the lungs and reaches all parts of our body. Okay. Next, sources of iron: green leafy vegetables, meat, and egg. Next mineral is calcium. Calcium help the formation of bones and teeth. Sources: we get calcium from milk, egg, and curd. Next mineral, phosphorus. Phosphorus again helps the formation of strong bones and teeth, and helps in digestion of fat and carbohydrate. We get phosphorus from cheese, fish, and egg. Next mineral is iodine. So iodine helps in the functioning of thyroid gland. So thyroid gland located in our neck. Here. Thyroid gland located in our neck. Okay. Deficiency of iodine. If we take deficiency of iodine causes goiter in people. Due to this lack of this mineral, our thyroid gland swell up. Okay. This condition is called goiter. Okay. Sources of iodine are seafood and iodized salt. You can say in the